Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Annie and I'm a student at FAU. In this video, I'm going to introduce some of the museums and art galleries in Erlangen and Nuremberg area. And if you are into history and arts and simply want to learn more about Franconia, definitely join me today. We'll start with the City Museum Erlangen, a place where you can see how and when Erlangen was founded. Museum's unique collections showcase city's development throughout time. A variety of permanent exhibitions take us to the era of the German Empire as well as other historically significant times. Visitors have the opportunity to learn many interesting facts about Erlangen, for example, that there were manufacturing companies in the town in the early modern period. There are often special exhibitions too. During my visit, there was an exhibition on the poems and artworks of Oscar Pasteur. The next one is the Siemens Medical Museum. For those who are interested in medical technology, want to see the first versions of life-changing inventions, this museum is the right place to go. But in case at the moment it's not possible for you to visit the museum, you can have a look at virtual tours on the museum's website. Our next stop is the Atelier Friedrichstraße. This atelier belongs to Klaus Hömmerlein, an artist that lives and creates in Erlangen.
Ich komme ja eigentlich aus der Managementwelt.
I have a management background, used to work as a CEO of a company, lived many years in Munich. I have always been a creative person. My major is lighting technology, and I used to play around with light and other objects. Now I don't want to retire.
6 years ago, he decided to open an atelier and use his creativity and talent to make people's lives a bit more colorful.
After I saw this spot at Erlangen, I decided to make something creative, so that my hobby becomes a profession. So came the idea life meets color. That's the story of how this atelier became a reality. The motto for the current collection is "That's life", and this is my colorful way to express my message. My intention is to give my clients happiness in life.
Klaus Hömmerlein likes working in Erlangen. He says that this is a perfect place for an artist.
There are a lot of internationals in Erlangen, many cultural events, active nightlife. The city is also very attractive for students. Most of them come to visit the city after graduation, because it feels like home in Erlangen.
And of course about the nightlife in Erlangen. Depending on the situation with pandemic, there are a lot of events and activities in the city at night time. Now let's go to Nuremberg and see what the cultural life there looks like. And the first place I went to is the Germanisches Nationalmuseum. Here are presented artworks by not only Nuremberg's but also Germany's most famous as well as foreign artists. Talking about Nuremberg's most famous artists, the first name that comes to mind is Albrecht Dürer. Anyone who has visited Nuremberg has heard Dürer's name. His artwork has had a big impact on Nuremberg's and on the entire German culture. This is the house where the artist lived and worked for almost 20 years, and now it is a museum. Many things in the city remind us of Dora. Even Nuremberg's airport is named after him. So if you want to find out more about Dora's art, I definitely recommend visiting his house. Our next stop is this gallery of contemporary art. This is one of the many private art galleries around the city. Every few weeks there are new exhibitions here. The founder, Laurentius Feller, says they usually work with artists that use unusual materials for their artworks.
We are a gallery that we try to show some contemporary art in a city which is used to show a lot of classy art. We have here in that room the Ariane Kipp. She's doing some works with plastic bottles. The idea behind is to speak about these ecological problems in the world. It's about a swarm of fishes, for example, in the water. And at this time, in the seas and oceans, sometimes are existing more plastic than fishes. So that's a small allegory about that. We have somebody here, and she's one of the pioneers for tape art. She is living in Nuremberg as well, and she's one of the very important names in this especially tape art category.
And the last place I visited is Nuremberg's Documentation Center. At the time of my visit, the center was under construction, but the small exhibition was still open to viewers. The museum is located in the area of the Congress Hall of the former Nazi Party rallies and covers the party's story from the beginning to the end. These were the places I chose to visit this time, but there are many more places you could find interesting. And in the end, I would like to share a couple of tips that might be useful in case you're also planning to visit some museums in Erlangen and Nürnberg. As students, we normally get discounts at such places. All you have to do is to show your student ID. Some museums even have special hours of free entrance. Prior to your visit, make sure to check the website for more information. In many cities, you can buy cards that are valid for a couple of days and can be used for museums, attractions, and public transport. You can usually find them at the Tourist Information Center. So this was all for this video. I hope you found it interesting. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to leave a comment down below. And I will see you in the next videos. Bye!